All right, Bps Rips. Bps Rips is live August 3rd, 2021. It's the third day of August, obviously, because it's August 3rd. Wouldn't make sense if I said it was like the sixth day of August, right? So we're going to get started. We'll give a little preamble in a few minutes about Cedric Mullins. We have an announcement about Cedric Mullins coming up soon. Cedric Mullins, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Not sure what's going on in baseball today. See if we got any scores. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool thing, right? And like I could like look up laptop stuff, well, computer stuff while I'm on YouTube. It's so cool. So we're gonna look up the scores. We're gonna get into Cedric Mullins in a few minutes. We're gonna see what's going on with baseball. Let's see. I don't know. Anybody got a Philly score? So before we get into that, let's see what happened this day in baseball. We got our trusty magnifying glass. Nothing so far. Oh, in 1941, the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, I think they stopped Joe DiMaggio's streak of 74 straight games of getting on base. Pretty impressive. Some players can't even get on base 7 times in their career. On this day in 1982, George Steinbrenner fired Gene Michael and replaced him with pitching coach Clyde King. He was the third Yankees manager that year. Pretty normal for George Steinbrenner. Jimmy! It's still early. Mets are losing. It's still early, buddy. On this day in baseball, 1997, Tommy Lasorda was elected into the Hall of Fame. For what? For being a bully? It's not fair. Any Philly score? I'm trying to find a Philly score. I don't see. I don't know where to find this. I'm doing a Google search. It's coming up. Oh, there I am. Yeah, I don't know why it's not helping me here. MLB scores. Why is it being so difficult? It shouldn't be that difficult. I go to work all the time. Tell my boss. Yeah, I don't know. So everybody has a Philly score. That'd be really cool if you guys to let me know. So trivia, we still got the 2 Greg Olsons, Dylan Carlson, Joe Adell, who was called up yesterday, but I think he didn't play last night. He was called up too late. Jose Ramirez, it's a virtual reality. You own this card, you become virtually real to Jose Ramirez. Randy Arozarena and Dalton Jeffries. If Greg Jeffries' rookie cards are astronomical, imagine what Dalton Jeffries are going to be worth. So the Cedric Mullins announcement. In a league, it's called Diamond Duos 3, which I'm sure some of you heard of. If you haven't, it's a pretty cool league. It's been around for a number of years, and I'm rebuilding in it. And quite a few teams asked me about Cedric Mullins. So I don't know if this is like being like a jerk or if it's being cool. Like I'm just having fun with it. So I usually sometimes I just trade. I'm just like, all right, you know what? Just give me this guy, whatever. But I said, no, you know what? The trade deadline's coming up. I want to move him. I mean, he's only 27. He definitely helps rebuilding team. But I say, you know what? If I could shore up in some other areas because my outfield's pretty good even without him, I'm going to do it. So I told every owner I wasn't playing them off each other. It was very transparent. I said, look, I'm going to put Mullins up. Whoever gives me the best offer, I'm going to go with. I think I was reasonable. I didn't do I didn't ask for like astronomical people. I don't think. But to everybody who I negotiated with, I want to thank you. You guys, everybody was respectful. Everybody appreciated me being transparent and saying, because the one thing I hate to do, I'm negotiating with an owner, and then I see an announcement, that they traded a player I was asking for to another dude when I know I could have beat it, or I would have like maybe offered a little more. So that being said, Cedric Mullins has been traded from Tony Bps. He's taken his talents to fantasy baseball hero. Cedric Mullins. I'm not mentioning the other owners. I'm not mentioning what was negotiated. But Cedric Mullins was traded to fantasy baseball hero in exchange for Phillies minor league infielder Casey Martin, who is batting about 190 in the minors. But I'm pretty high on his ability to steal a base and eventually get into some power, develop his hit tool. He's also been traded for Clark Schmidt, New York Yankees pitcher. Just started throwing again after an injury. He's an advanced pitcher. I think he can make the majors later this year, be a serviceable two-starter. And the crown jewel to me, I'm a big fan of this next guy that we got. Once he included this guy, it was sort of like the tipping point. Jesus Luzardo. He's one of my favorite baseball players, and I think that he's a good piece to rebuild around. So fantasy baseball hero, you get Mullins, I get Luzardo, Schmidt, and Martin. So good negotiations, good deal, brother. Everybody else, I wanted to give you enough time who was looking for some offensive help. The trade deadline's in 4 days. You still have 4 days to negotiate with other teams, obviously. I don't want to leave everybody hanging at the last minute. We don't condone that. So on with the show, fellas. Top 100 prospects. Speaking of prospects, professional minor league baseball cards. These are team bests. What's up, Andrew? Andrew. Joe Adele. Congratulations. He's part of the trivia prizes tonight. I know it's your boy. Hopefully him and Marsh form a nice outfield out there for a long time. I can't wait to see what he does either. Struggled last year, of course, which was expected, but looks like you really turned it on so far. I think you said, I think like this month, I think you put it out. Somebody put it out July. He's been on fire. And you always talk about his power. So I'm excited for you, being an Adele Angels fan, and I'm excited for baseball. If he turns into another superstar, another young superstar to market the league around, be awesome. Funny we mentioned prospects. There's a prospect pack. We got Lance Berkman, and remember him, part of the killer bees with the Astros. Cut down the K's. I think he still stole like 8 bases so far this year. I think I read. Still got speed, power. The strikeouts went down. Pretty exciting. If he's what he should be, and Marsh, Trout comes back healthy, Otani, Rendon, he's not going to keep struggling. Making some a nice offense, real nice offense. And Barria and Sandoval are doing really well in the rotation lately. If they keep it up, they're really going to do something to my Oakland A's. It's up there. Yeah, that is. Berkman, that's right. He did get steals from first base. Good call, Jimmy. Hey, if they beat the A's fair and square, unlike what the Dodgers did when Kirk Gibson put Pine on that baseball bat in '88, that wasn't fair. But if they do it now, there's no cheating in baseball. So now it's all fair, you know? Peter Bergeron, former Angel, Expo, Philly. Was supposed to be a good leadoff hitter. Never quite worked out. Hey, Dennis Eckersley pitched. And if you remember Kirk Gibson on his 87 Topps card, he's wiping pine tar on his bat. Ever since I saw that, I said, wait a minute. If he's doing that, he put pine tar on that hit against Eckersley. And in my revisionist history, Oakland won that World Series. And they didn't get swept in 90 by the Reds. They swept the Reds. Grievance. Benji. Paul Hayat. I never heard of this guy. Paul Hayat. He's the word of the night. Limited edition 5-card promotional set and 1 authentic autograph card. The offers only go while supplies last. And Kelly, if you're watching, here may be another long-lost cousin of you and Roberto Kelly. This is Kenny Kelly. Let me know if I send this card to you, if you can get it autographed. Tim Drew. Tim Drew. I wonder if he wasn't related to JD Drew, was he? That was Stephen Drew. But just because he had the same last name as him, he would have got booed and had batteries thrown at him in Philadelphia. We don't condone that kind of thing. And Chris Enox. I know the name. I thought he is a pitcher. He doesn't look like a pitcher there. He is a pitcher. I think he pitched for Oakland a couple months. He was a jobber. It's an all right pack. Berkman alone was worth it. 05, opening day, A-Rod's on the front. I don't even know who would be in this pack. 05. Bobby Abreu. Pujols. Berkman, right? Red Sox, the curse is broken. Red Sox win the World Series. That's right, they won in 04. There you go. Scott, if you're watching, definitely, this is all you. Look at that. They're all celebrating. If you look closely, you can probably see you in the background there celebrating with them. We're happy for you that day. I was going to say Indians. They're now the Guardians. CC Sabathia. Wow. I don't remember. Yeah, wait a minute. He was on the Indians. Was that the trade for Cliff Lee? They traded a bunch of good players for him. He was only 24 in this card. Here's a Devil Ray. BJ Upton. Sorry about cursing. His real name was Melvin. Never quite panned out. He was always going to be like a really good player, but never quite panned out. Good player, but was never like the all-star when I think he was drafted like top 5. Might even been a number 1 pick, like Mickey Moniak, who was going to be a superstar in some independent league somewhere. That's right. In 08, wasn't it? 08. Because Milwaukee got Sabathia that year. And the Phillies got Joe Blanton. And I remember saying, wow, we got to hold off Milwaukee. And it turns out we did with Joe Blanton. It was 08. And then Shane Victorino hit a monster grand slam against Sabathia in the playoffs. And I was there, and I hugged people I never even met before, just out of pure joy and gladness. Wow, Maglio Ordonez. Remember him? Dude could hit. Had power. Oh, he was a good player. Here you go, Jim. Jose Reyes. Wow. He stole, like, what did he steal? Like 72 bases one year? No. No, because this is like his rookie card or second year card. But maybe he did steal them, but after that. 78 it was? Here you go. That card. Nice. It's going to look nice in your stash, buddy. It's yours. Carlos Delgado. He was like Maglo Ordonez. It was. Before the pandemic, we could just hug people without worrying about anything. And the 2 advertisements. Students, work hard, get cards. And sluggers.com all-star game. You put this card number into the website. If anybody wants to do it, you go to sluggers.com, 7YHRZHP6. Feel free to put the code in. And maybe they give you a slugger. I don't know what they give you. But good luck with that. These are Absolute Baseball 2021. We got some jockstrap cards before. I think of Daniel Lynch, the kid from the Royals. So, well, here is another jockstrap card that we can sniff. I don't think we got one. Tony Lazzari. wonder if that's like my grandfather. We have the same first name. I gotta ask my dad. Tony Lazzari, New York Yankee. I didn't know my grandfather played for the Yankees. I'm a little pissed off my dad never sat me down and told me this. But I'll get to the bottom of it this weekend if I go visit him. The high heel in the background is my father's. Now it's actually a tape dispenser. It's for my mother-in-law's. My wife took it home, um, and she put it up there. From here over is Bps area. From there over and all the way upstairs, I just have this little area to me. From here over and up, it's everybody else's. I only have like maybe an 8-foot area of to myself. Tim Anderson, Alex Bregman, two good players. Alex Bregman was on the Houston Cheaters. He cheated. Allegedly. I don't want him suing me for libel. Allegedly. Michael Conforto. Yo, he's gotta get on track, this kid. Right? I need him to hit like 30 home runs this year. Anthony Rizzo, green foil. He's on the Yankees now. This card, I just got this pack like 2 weeks ago, and he's on the Cubs. This is like, it's not right. He's on the Yankees. Absolute baseball. You got to do something. Don't give me cards of players on the wrong teams. That's Bush League, and we don't condone that. Ha-Seong Kim, he was a popular signing for the Padres from the Korean League. The cat on the field was hysterical, wasn't it? I actually watched it twice. Kettle Marte, unsung hero, more like not playing hero. And Aaron Judge, icons. Yeah, that cat, he or she eluded all the folks trying to capture him or her. Poor cat. They should have played around it. They should have just kept pitching and playing. And what's the odds that a ball would have been hit where the cat was? Very slim. So what the cat did, and the cat would have just, if you ignored the cat, it just would have left on its own. Would have got bored and left. Stickers. 4 of them are in here. I'm going to say they're all jobbers. No, the player like ignored it and then turned away a little, like afraid like it was going to attack him. It could have been. That's true. Like the rally monkey with your Angels. The Phillies had the Fanatic. The Mets had Mr. Met. That team could have had the cat boy or girl. I got a cat floating around here somewhere. They could be very scary. You want to laugh? I come home, come downstairs, and I have R2D2. It's like this big, and he rolls around, you press a button, you say, hey, R2, come here. So, hey, come home, and he's on a file cabinet back there. It's like 3 feet off the floor, and I come home, and R2D2's on the floor. And nobody was home today except the cat. The cat's only been here about 2-3 weeks. The cat must have tried to like fuck with R2D2. Sorry for cursing. So what I want to do tonight when the cat's sleeping is open R2, turn him on, and let him roll to the cat and teach the cat a lesson. They can kill you while you sleep. You ever see Cat's Eye? Benji said the cats can kill you. You ever see Cat's Eye? Stephen King. Oh, yeah, the cats, they all lived under the vet. Yeah, when it was imploded, tons of them. That's right, the cat. It does save the little girl. And I think that little girl was Drew Barrymore, right? But wasn't there, maybe I'm confusing movies. Isn't there a movie where a cat sits on your chest and sucks the life out of you? Maybe that's not Cat's Eye. Oh, it is? Okay, maybe another part of it. And then the other dude trying to quit smoking. And they burn him and chop his wife's finger off and shit. Yo, sorry for cursing. When I saw that, I never wanted to smoke. was like, wow, if I try to quit that, it's going to chop my finger off. But then 5 years later, I forgot all about it and became addicted to menthol cigarettes, which I gave up 3 years ago. Hi, my man Rob One. Hope your vegetable stew is going good. We really want to try it. I don't know that one. An assassin has to kill a cat. It sounds like sort of like the Mandalorian, where he has to like capture the child, but he can't. He has to take it back. A raccoon. Yo, there's raccoons everywhere. They play possum, I think. You gotta stay away from them. Your cat's got balls, Benji. Sorry for cursing. I want to chase a raccoon up any tree. Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard of that. I don't know too much about them. Jordan Alvarez rookie card and Brendan McKay rookie on the back. Pretty cool. Chris Bryant on the Cubs. What the hell? Tops. He's on the Giants. You got to do something here. Gleyber Torres on the Yankees. He was a Cub. I'll be right back. Okay. Damn it. Huh. There we go. Damn it. No, we're not doing it. I thought I had a Giants sticker. I don't. Anyway, he's on the Giants. Got to do something, Tops. Shin-Soo Choo and Brandon Nemo. Finding Nemo. Marcus Seaman. But he's on the Blue Jays. He's not on the A's now. These cards are only like a year old, and all the players are off the teams. We don't condone that. Jameson Talion, the Pirates. He's on the Yankees. He's on the Yankees. He struggled in the beginning of the year, didn't he? But he started picking up. His last 6 starts, he's got a very low ERA. There you go. So we fixed it, see? Jameson Talion on the Yankees. It's all fixed. How hard is it for Tops to do that? They're a multi-million-dollar company. I'm just a schmuck in Philly, and I can fix the cards for them. Tops, got to do something. He was pitcher well deserved. Just wish I didn't cut him in another league about a month ago. Let that be a lesson. If I drop a pitcher, pick him up. Top Series 2. Fernando Tatis. We hope he gets back and healthy soon. I got one more pack in me. Miguel Sano. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but isn't he on the DL? What happened to him? He was like a really hot rookie coming up, prospect coming up. I mean, he's got power, but Daz Cameron. Here you go, Jeffrey C. It's part of you. Your namesake, Daz Cameron. Put that in your stash. Luis Urias. I think he was a Padre at one, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a Padre. Forgot who was traded. He was traded to the Brewers for something. Jose Garcia, Reds rookie. I think he's pretty good. Good prospect there. Here's a catcher for the Marlins, Chad Wallach. He's a jobber. Jason Castro. This pack sucks. You know what? Any series 2 you open, Jim, will be better than this slot I just pulled out. You're not missing anything. Adam Duvall. I think he's on the Braves anymore. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time wasting about what team Adam Duvall is. Another catcher. This is a catcher pack. It's like the baseball guys are crushing me because they know my my adversity to catchers. There's Jacob Stallings. If you're in two catcher leagues, 10, 12 games leagues deep, look at Stallings. Big win today. What was it, Jim? Justin Upton. We forgot about Justin Upton, Andrew. He was on fire before he went on the IL. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. A whole nother month. Very cool. Alex Bregman. It's the second Alex Bregman card we got tonight. No, that's pretty cool. 6 months. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Upton leadoff. Oh, man, that would be pretty awesome. His power at the leadoff spot. I think when mini Bps came out, I think I had like 3, 4, or 5 days at the most. Yeah, you had 2 days? Yeah, I had like 2, 3 days, I think, if that. I think 5 was the most. And I had to beg for it, use PTO, pay time off, beg for it. Now I forgot. Now it's like a month, I think. Corey Kluber, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Corey Kluber Lang. I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool, and I will crush any man who tries to take what I got. I don't condone violence. I'm just imitating Clubber Lang. Bobby Dalbeck in a shopping cart. I always like this card. It's pretty cool. I don't know why they put a baseball player in a shopping cart, though. Like, where do they find a shopping cart? Why isn't it in the dugout? If they're losing and they're doing this, why does the manager let them do it? Yeah, Kluber was real good for Cleveland. Yeah. And then he just just dropped. Just got hurt and hasn't been the same. Rio Ruiz and Antonio Zenzatella. Pack sucked too. Sorry for cursing. Yeah, he didn't have like 300 strikeouts one year, I think. Wait, you don't even have to think. We use Google. We use the back of the baseball card. No, his high was 269 in 235 innings in 2014. Followed it up with 245, 227, 265, 222. Wow. It's pretty impressive. All right, fellas, looks like that brings us to the end of the evening. Trivia. I didn't say the trivia question yet. Oh, okay. These are the trivia prizes. The trivia question, don't type the answer. You got to retweet it at the end of the broadcast. I made an announcement that I traded Cedric Mullins tonight in DD3. Who was the player that I traded away? Pretty cool, right? Pretty simple question. You have to Google it. So I traded away Cedric Mullins to another team. Who was the player that I traded away? So that's all I got for you tonight, fellas. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night, everyone.